In a year filled with change.
This house that AJ Styles built that all these people always talk about, guess what? Dixie Carter built that house, and you are lucky to ever have played in it.
And uncertainty.
Dixie Carter, this is your wake-up call.
One thing remains the same. The desire to be a champion never fades.
This tournament is about finding my champion, one that's gonna look after my causes.
When you've worked your whole life to be the best, you'll go through hell to prove it. And tonight, hell is Dixieland. Tonight, a new champion will be crowned. The charismatic Enigma has felt the power of holding the title and longs to be on top of TNA once again.
In 1 week, we, the Creatures, win the TNA World Championship again.
But Magnus has yet to experience the glory of gold.
I want to be the champ more than anything in the world. And when I do become world champion, you will know that I've done everything I can to make that happen.
Has his time arrived? And 4 men learn the fate that could change the face of TNA forever. Feast or Fired is revealed tonight.
3 get title shots, 1 gets fired.
Final Resolution starts right now.
Yusuf,
Hey,
where's Dixie?
she hasn't checked in yet.
What about Jeff Hardy?
No, I haven't seen Jeff yet either.
Well, where are they?
I can check for someone.
No. You know what? If you do see him, tell him I'm going to go and say something that's going to get everybody's attention.
And welcome everyone to Final Resolution. Tonight on Spike, it's a pay-per-view quality event. Who will become the new world champion, Jeff Hardy or Magnus? Can Kurt Angle beat Bobby Roode twice? And who's earning the 3 title shots? Who's getting fired? We'll find out tonight. Later tonight at Final Resolution, Magnus looks to become World Heavyweight Champion for the very first time when he meets the charismatic Enigma Jeff Hardy in the finals of the World Title Tournament. But first, we're going to hear from the Brit, who Taz seemed, well, concerned that Jeff Hardy went to see our TNA President, Dixie Carter, at the conclusion of last week's Impact Wrestling broadcast. Remember what he just said? Magnus says he's got something to say that's going to get everybody's attention.
Yeah, very curious to see what the heck that is. And, well, good news is we're about to find out. And he looks ready to go tonight, though.
Let me just start off by saying this. I love this business. I love it. That's why I, just like every single guy and girl in the back, that's why we busted a gut, drove hundreds of miles, took hundreds of bumps, put our bodies through hell because we love this business. And Orlando, I can't change where I'm from, but I'll say this. I'm proud of the fact that for almost 5 years, I've made my living and have my career in the United States of America. But there was some adjusting to do, and the first thing I realized when I came here was the power of money. Money talks. Yeah, you know the rest. But it's not about that for me. It's not about the fancy cars or the nice houses, the 5-star hotels, the women. For me, it's always been about pride, honor, dignity, respect. But I wonder if the same can be said for my opponent, Jeff Hardy. Hey, listen, I'm with you. Like, I'm as big a fan of Jeff Hardy as anybody. And Jeff, I'll say this to you directly. You didn't just overcome your demons, you slayed every single one of them. But maybe there's just one little demon creeping his way back in. Just one little sin. Greed. And the reason I say that to you, Jeff, is because I saw it. You were seen. You were filmed having drinks with Dixie Carter. That's a fact. And I think, and Orlando, tell me if you agree with me, I think Jeff Hardy owes us an explanation. Because, Jeff, this is the most important match of my life. And I'm not gonna let you fool me. I'm not gonna let Dixie fool me. You shouldn't let Jeff fool you. Don't let Jeff Hardy fool you.
Hope we get an explanation from the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy. One thing I can say, Taz, Jeff Hardy's meeting with our TNA president, Dixie Carter, obviously caught the attention of Magnus. Seems to be maybe renting a little space in Magnus's head.
Sounds like it was more of a casual meeting. See the word drinks involved. There's a beverage or two. This is interesting. The plot thickens. I like it.
You jumped to that conclusion just because of one moment in time I had with Dixie Carter. You don't even know me, man. You're gonna question what I'm capable of doing or have done?
Hey,
Come
whoa,
on.
whoa, whoa. Let me explain something to you. This is the biggest night of my life, okay? So I'm not gonna let any chances go, okay? You need to explain yourself, okay? I know about your history. These people might have forgotten. But I didn't forget. I didn't forget 10, 10, 10.
Yeah.
Yo. Different person. That was a different me, a different time, a different place. Come on.
No. I disagree with you. It may have been a different time, but it was a different place. Because the way I remember it, it was right in the middle of a wrestling ring. You sold out. October 10th, 2010, you made a deal with the devil. You took the money. You ran for the World Heavyweight Championship. And I think that you might be getting ready to do it again, Jeff. You didn't think there was people filming you, did you? You didn't think we'd see that, did you? Look at all these people. They forgave you. I forgave you. We all forgave you. There are kids all over this world who dress up like you, paint their faces like you. What are they gonna think when you sold out? What are your creatures gonna think if you sold out?
Hey, worry about your life. Do not worry about mine.
Well, what does that mean? No, you're right. So unlike Jeff Hardy, not to have an answer.
It seemed a little defensive, too, but, who knows?
Let's go to Christy Hemme.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Kurt Angle. Kurt, big 2 out of 3 falls match tonight with Bobby Roode.
Yes, it is. A lot's been going on since Bound for Glory. I declined my Hall of Fame. Bobby Roode beat me in my comeback match. And yes, Bobby Roode's had my number ever since. I even fell short in the world title tournament. But tonight is the night that everything changes. Tonight is the night that I show the whole entire world who Kurt Angle really is. That I still have it. Not only am I going to beat Bobby Roode once, but I'm going to beat Bobby Roode twice. This is not the end of Kurt Angle. This is only the beginning.
Bobby Roode allows Magnus to go to the finals of the tournament and face Jeff Hardy at Final Resolution.
I own Kurt Angle. I've proven it. I am better than Angle.
Bobby Roode, you screwed me out of the World Heavyweight title. You got a problem with me? Let's end this once and for all.
I can beat you any day of the week. I own you. Face the facts. I am better than Angle.
Oh yeah, why don't we find out right now?
Kurt Angle has plenty to prove, and he wants to prove it to Bobby Roode.
Maybe Kurt Angle realized that Bobby Roode truly does have his number. Final resolution. Angle versus Roode. 2 out of 3 falls.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Introducing first from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
Throughout his entire career, Kurt Angle has always driven himself by setting goals. Angle needs to get his career back on track, beating Roode twice. Opening bell for Angle Roode right after this.
Hey everybody, it's JB, Jeremy Borash. Tonight, inside this conference room, the fate of 4 different wrestlers will be revealed tonight. Feast or fired. We saw who got the briefcases last week. 3 of them will get title shots, and tonight, 1 of them will be fired. Chavo Guerrero, on your way in. Are you ready?
I'm ready. There's a lot on the line tonight, but also there's a 75% chance that I'm going to get a title shot tonight.
Well, we do wish you best of luck. Feast or fired. Zima Ion.
What about my thoughts on tonight? You didn't interview me.
Yeah, what about it?
JB, Chavo, if you guys are ready to see Zima Ion get a title shot, make some noise!
There's also a 25% chance that this loser is going home tonight. And there's a 100% chance that if you do that again, I'm punching you in the face.
All right, the fate will be decided tonight. 4 different briefcases revealed. 1 of them contains a pink slip. Somebody's going to get fired tonight.
And his opponent from Toronto, Canada, the actor of professional wrestling, Bobby Roode.
The stakes are high everywhere that you turn tonight at Final Resolution. Feast or fired reveals Magnus versus Hardy for the World Heavyweight Championship. But for both Kurt Angle and Bobby Roode, issues in recent months, Taz, have become very personal.
Oh, absolutely. This is a rivalry that it's if you're a pure wrestling fan, purely respect the art of our industry, how do you not love this rivalry between these 2 men? Yeah, Kurt Angle feels like he has something to prove, Mike.
Well, I think both Kurt Angle and Bobby Roode, they're both goal-driven. They're competitors who accept absolutely nothing but the best from themselves, even to the point that Kurt Angle turned down induction to the TNA Hall of Fame back in October. That just to prove to himself and the world, as Roode goes for a quick cover here, to prove to himself and the world that he is Hall of Fame caliber.
Well, and I understand that. I understand the competitor that Kurt Angle is. But I must say, kind of ambitious to think, Kurt, that you're going to defeat Bobby Roode not once tonight, but twice in this, basically this 2 out of 3 falls match.
Boy, so much at stake tonight at Final Resolution. And Taz, if you're an Impact Wrestling fan that wants the news from our TNA president, is there any better way than following Dixie Carter on Twitter and Facebook?
No doubt. Have you seen what she said?
Oh, I saw that. Feast or fired?
Yeah, about Feast or fired. Pretty stiff right there. I got to tell you, it's a big night, though. It's a big match right here. World Heavyweight title coming up. Big fight feel here. 2 of the greatest around in Angle and Roode. Watch out!
Whoa, early on, Angle tries to go for the kill. Same thing for Roode. But Kurt 1 step ahead, able to hook onto the leg, but before he can apply the ankle lock, Roode immediately to the ropes for the break.
Well, that's Kurt Angle. He's got great poise. He knows where he is at all times. He's always in great position to hook that ankle lock. His timing's tremendous. His match sense is insane. Bobby Roode, he's got to try and block out this audience here that basically say he sucks.
Give us the wrestler's mindset in terms of a 2 out of 3 fall match and just how important it is to win that first fall.
Well, the most important thing, in my opinion, well, the first fall is the most important fall to get momentum. But the most important thing is to not look towards fall 2. Well, you know, you want to look towards the current fall. You want to look towards this here and getting a victory if you're Angle.
Must-win situation right out of the starting gate.
Correct. You got to get that momentum. That's the key in the 2 out of 3 falls, getting it out of the box.
Superior grip strength of Angle. First broken by Rude, and then Rude on the receiving end of the belly-to-belly release suplex.
Well, right on cue from you when you mentioned Kurt's grip strength. He hooked that waist lock, that front belly-to-belly throw, and it was well done by Angle. Now, Angle not letting Rude catch his breath at all. Look at this.
Yeah, full court press from the Olympic gold medalist. Follows up, keeps the offense rolling. Series of forearm shots, drops Rude, and Kurt's right on him again.
That's the thing. I mean, Kurt Angle is known through locker rooms worldwide for the tactician he is and the great grappler he is and the submission and suplex specialist he is. But the thing that most people don't realize about Kurt Angle, this is a guy from Pittsburgh. He's a tough dude. He will go out there and trade blows with you and get violent and physical. I'm telling you from experience.
Yeah, nobody would know better than you. You've been in the ring with him. You've also traveled the roads with him, so you know about the mindset that he has, both in terms of his training and his in-ring competition.
Oh, absolutely. And his toughness is insanely impressive. Look at that. German suplex, and you know, Kurt Angle, he'll just keep chucking you with these Germans with that great grip strength. Bobby Roode's got to break that grip.
Yeah, imperative here for Rude to try and get out of these German suplexes to try and stop the offense. At the same time, Kurt, just like Taz says, wants to reel off one after the other after the other.
Yeah, that's the thing with Kurt Angle. And look, suplexes can definitely get you in the driver's seat. Now, Angle, he's looking for something, maybe an angle slam or another angle slam. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, instead, Rude able to counter the angle slam, took him down. Rude puts the referee, Brian Hebner, right in between the two, and then the low blow by Rude. Oh, up to the shoulders. We've seen this in recent weeks. It powers Angle straight down. Could Rude go up one zip? The cover? The pin? He just did it.
The winner of the first fall, Bobby Roode.
Pressure is on. Pressure's on Kurt right now.
You're not kidding.
Kurt needs to win. 2 straight falls. Can he do it? We'll find out when we return. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Spike TV with Final Resolution. Pay-per-view quality event. Kurt Angle back against the wall. Already down 1 fall to Bobby Roode. 2 out of 3 fall match. Kurt Angle in jeopardy right here.
Oh, no doubt about it. Bobby Roode very impressive before the break. Nailing that pinfall on Kurt Angle. Kurt's in trouble still.
And still to come tonight, World Heavyweight Champion will be crowned. We will have a new title holder. Will it be Magnus? Will it be Jeff Hardy? Some awful interesting comments from Magnus earlier. It's got me doing some thinking, I have to admit.
Well, I don't blame you, Mike. I mean, we heard Magnus hurl some heavy-duty accusations towards Mr. Hardy, basically saying he's got a price and a past history.
He does have a history. Jeff Hardy let us all down on 10-10-10. Magnus pointed it out, and it makes sense to me. Kurt gets the offense rolling. Kurt must-win situation. Has to even this thing up, and that could be one of the first stages right there, that belly-to-belly overhead.
Yeah, Kurt Angle's in the zone. Look at his eyes. He's locked and loaded right here. Bobby Roode, I don't think he realizes what's about to hit him.
Angle, full speed into the corner. Smart move by Roode. Sidesteps Kurt, and Kurt goes shoulder first into the post. Oh, look how quickly Roode's going to go to work on the arm here.
I think he was trying to go for that crossface. Oh, man.
Instead, Angle has an answer. Counters, comes back, gets the pin, and evens it up.
Your winner of the second fall, Kurt Angle.
Wow, Kurt Angle did that quick.
Must-win situation for Angle, and he delivered. Taz, we're now even at 1 fall apiece, and let's go back and let's recap Angle Roode.
Well, yeah, you see right here, Kurt Angle gets a victim of a low blow, and right there, Roode nailing a 1-2-3, gets the momentum in this 2 out of 3 falls. Then Kurt Angle, moments ago, hits the angle slam. Now it's 1-1. Rubber match situation right here in this 2 out of 3 falls situation.
Kurt Angle has admitted that Bobby Roode may have had his number as of late. That pin right there by Kurt has to be huge for his confidence level, and he goes right back to the same familiar offense. It's so effective with the suplexes.
Well, the German suplexes will wear you out. So it definitely takes a little bit out of the normal man if he hits those suplexes. But Kurt Angle, he's a cyborg, so it's not bothering Kurt, it's bothering Roode.
And Angle still with that grip. Roode reaching out, trying to get just some separation at this point from Kurt. However he can do it. Break the grip, get a rope break, and that time the elbow perfectly placed it. There it is, straight down, arm seize first, and then the head for the crossface.
Yeah, we saw earlier. That's what Rude wanted. I'll tell you what, that's tough to get Kurt Angle to tap out, but you never know with the history of the neck injuries, the surgically repaired neck of Angle.
Oh, you just sensed right there that Angle was going to tap. He had those thoughts. This is the third and deciding fall. As now Rude's shoulders down for two. Quick reversal by Rude leads to a near fall. And both men right back at it again. Gonna go backslide at this point, one would presume. Instead, the power of Kurt. But again, it's the arm seized and the crossface applied.
Bobby Roode one step ahead of Angle. Maybe Angle, I'm sorry, maybe Bobby Roode does have Kurt Angle's number.
I mean, this is it for Kurt. Kurt wants to prove himself here that he is Hall of Fame worthy. He's got to beat Bobby Roode in this third and deciding fall, and Roode continues that wear-down process, like you pointed out. Offense, directed, totally concentrating on the neck, the head of the Olympic gold medalist.
Kurt Angle again with a counter. He sat through to get out of that. And look at this. Oh, almost an Angle slam. Wow, flying armbar. Hits its mark.
And then right back to the arm and head again. Submission hold applied. Cranking back on the head and the neck of Kurt.
Looks like Kurt lip maybe busted open, maybe his tooth. He's close to tapping out here. Kurt Angle's got to try and sit through like he did earlier with his hips.
Kurt Angle in jeopardy again here in this third and deciding fall on a night when Kurt Angle wants to prove that he can beat Bobby Roode twice. Bobby Roode continues to play. Well, there it is.
He hooked a figure four, gripped that ankle, and look at that. Got the ankle lock locked in. What a counter by Angle. Wow.
We're just one tap out away from Kurt Angle beating Bobby Roode twice, and again Roode obviously considering, obviously thinking about the submission and the tap.
I thought he was tapping there for sure. Trying to get to the rope, but Kurt Angle realized that, and
now Kurt Angle not only drags him back, but it's Kurt Angle who's going to try and beat Bobby Roode with his own submission hold.
Good way to completely punk a guy out. And Kurt, you hear him saying tap, tap. Well, if anybody knows how to get out of this hold, I would think it's Bobby Roode, but that grip strength is so strong of Angle, tough to break it.
Pressure continues to be applied by Angle. The counter here by Roode. This looks sound if he can get Kurt up and off of his feet.
He hit that early to get that first. Oh, wait. Oh.
Angle slam, follow pin, front leg hook. He knows this too.
I don't care if you like Bobby Roode or not, and I like the guy a lot. That was damn impressive. That kick out was very, very impressive. This late in the third fall of a 2 out of 3 fall contest.
Pressure is on Kurt Angle to gain the all-important victory in the third fall, to beat Bobby Roode twice in one night. And again, like we saw earlier, Kurt is not going to let Roode get that breather.
Well, I think Bobby Roode wanted to kind of regroup. But to your point, yeah, Kurt Angle not allowed it, and I don't blame him.
And again, Roode tries to escape, get out to the floor. Angle has other ideas, drags him back in with the ankle lock applied.
Got it right in the middle of the ring, Mike. How is Bobby Roode going to get out of this?
Roode's going to tap right here.
I think he's gonna.
Ring positioning is great for Kurt. Wait a minute. Roll through by Roode. And then Roode hooks onto the rope for extra leverage, and Bobby Roode just beat it.
Your winner, Bobby Roode.
What a genius. The it factor surely is. He didn't just hook the rope. His foot was under the rope, meaning Bobby Roode also. Wow, what a win.
Check out the reaction on the face of Kurt Angle.
Shock.
As the realization just sets in that not only didn't Angle beat Roode twice in one night, but Roode did it to him. Bobby Roode just beat Kurt Angle 2 times. How many people can say that?
Well, not many, but I got to say, where does Kurt Angle go from here?
Ladies and gentlemen, later tonight, in this very conference room behind me, we will reveal the contents of the briefcases in Feast or Fired. 3 men will get title shots. 1 tonight will get a pink slip indicating immediate termination from Impact Wrestling. Gunner, the Cowboy, James Storm. Gunner, I got to ask you, last week you retrieved your briefcase under some, well, rather controversial circumstances, stepping over your very own partner to get it.
You're right, but we both knew the rules. We both knew the risk, and on any given day, I can guarantee you one thing, he would have done the same thing.
Is that true?
Well, you know, I guess we'll see if your little gamble paid off.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, it means exactly what I said. Maybe you could be fired.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Feast or fired fates to be revealed shortly. Also still to come tonight, we'll crown a new world champion. Jeff Hardy versus Magnus, tonight at Final Resolution.
On to ShopTNA.com right now and knock out all your holiday shopping with the season's beating sale. All MP3s less than 50 cents each. 99-cent 8x10s. T-shirts and DVDs as low as $5. Most hats for $10. And store-wide savings on everything else from 25 to 85% off. Plus, be sure to check out the all-new Deluxe Impact Series 11 action figures on sale now. Log on to ShopTNA.com right away and save big for the holidays with the season's beating sale going on now.
Taz moments ago, a shocking turn of events in Kurt Angle versus Bobby Roode.
Well, we hit on it during the match, the all-important first fall for momentum, and Bobby Roode got that illegally with the low blow, but he got the first fall, and then this right here, by him holding the rope, foot on the rope, cheating to victory, that's not the big story. The big story is that reaction. Where does Kurt Angle go now? What happens with Angle?
Kurt and Bobby Roode was supposed to be the Final Resolution. What happened out there?
I don't know. He's not out wrestling me, but Bobby's outsmarted me since the day I wrestled him at Bound for Glory. I've never been outsmarted before. You know, I give him credit. Up until tonight, all I wanted to do was beat him, and I couldn't even do that.
He says he has your number. I mean, back-to-back defeats. Do you feel he does truly have your number?
That's the most terrifying thing I ever heard. My pride won't let me admit that. I just don't know what to do. You know, I got the holidays coming up with my family. I have to think about what my next move is, and right now, I don't know. I don't know.
Gail used to be my best friend. One of the perks of having a best friend is knowing them inside and out.
Gail Kim and Madison Rayne, I gotta say, Mike, they seem to have this inseparable bond.
Gail used to be my best friend.
Definitely have a lot of history. We know each other inside and out.
Gail Kim and Madison Rayne, they are the new TNA Knockout Tag Team Champions.
When I was here before, Gail Kim and I were BFFs. She inevitably ruined our friendship.
There seems to be a little bit of tension in this friendship between Gail and Madison.
Gail Kim is the new TNA Knockouts champion.
Right now, I'm the current TNA Knockouts champion. That's all that matters.
Who is that?
Madison Rayne?
Madison Rayne shocking everybody. She's back.
Madison Rayne, Gail Kim, they were BFFs.
Gail, I'm back now, and I've got your attention, and I'm coming for that Knockouts title. And I'm coming for that Knockouts title.